Why did I refuse to let my pregnant employee work from home? I'm 52. I'm CEO of a manufacturing company, 200 employees. My executive assistant is Amanda. She's 31, been with me for 4 years. Excellent employee. She's 7 months pregnant, high-risk pregnancy, gestational diabetes, high blood pressure. Last week she brought me a doctor's note, recommended she work from home for the remainder of her pregnancy. I said that's not possible. Her job requires being in the office. She said lots of people work from home now, that she can do most of her work remotely. I said most, not all. Her job is in-person support, managing my calendar, greeting clients, handling mail and packages, coordinating office operations. She said she can manage my calendar remotely, that clients can be greeted by reception. I said reception is already overwhelmed, that I need her here. She said her doctor is concerned, that the stress and commute are dangerous for her pregnancy. I said, I'm sorry, but her job is in office. That's what she was hired for. She said other employees work from home. I said other employees have jobs that can be done remotely. Hers can't. She said I'm discriminating against her pregnancy. I said I'm not discriminating. I'm maintaining job requirements. She said the ADA requires reasonable accommodations for pregnancy. I said working from home isn't reasonable for an executive assistant position. She went to HR, filed a formal complaint. HR called me, said I need to accommodate her. I said her job is inherently in person. How do I accommodate that? HR said find a way. Let her work remotely, redistribute her in-person tasks. I said to who? Everyone else has their own jobs. HR said that's my problem to solve, that denying her request could be illegal. I reassigned her in-person tasks to 3 different people. Reception handles clients, my junior assistant handles mail, office manager handles operations. Amanda works from home now, but she's only doing about 40% of her actual job. The rest is distributed to people who are now overworked. My junior assistant is drowning. She's doing her job plus half of Amanda's job. Reception is complaining. They're not trained for executive-level client interactions. My calendar is a mess. Amanda manages it remotely but doesn't know about last-minute changes or hallway conversations. I'm doing more of my own administrative work, printing my own documents, scheduling my own calls. I'm paying Amanda full salary to do 40% of her job while everyone else picks up the slack. My junior assistant came to me, said she's overwhelmed, that she's doing 2 jobs for 1 salary. I said it's temporary until Amanda goes on maternity leave. She said that's 2 more months, that she can't sustain this. I offered her overtime pay, said she doesn't want more money, she wants reasonable workload. I said I don't have another option. She said yes you do, hire a temp to replace Amanda now. I said Amanda is still employed, I can't replace her. She said then you're choosing to protect Amanda's feelings over everyone else's workload. Amanda's working from home, doing partial work, getting full pay, while 3 other people absorb her responsibilities. My junior assistant is looking for other jobs, says she's burned out. Reception filed a complaint, says executive client management wasn't in their description. I'm stuck. If I push back on Amanda, I'm discriminating. If I don't, my team falls apart. Comment, you're the asshole if I should have accommodated her better. Comment NTA if her job requires office presence. What would you do?